Hi, this is Emma Burford from the Invanto Club, and in this video we're going to take a closer look at the integrations for DragDropr in this second video. So once you're in an account, you go here to the right hand side, you'll see the integrations button. If you click on it, I know we had a brief look earlier, but we're just going to check out the Chrome extension, which works seamlessly with DragDropr. So you can actually use this when you're inside your DragDropr account, when you're inside Invanto or one of your other website builders. So what you need to do is click on the Chrome Store Page button and download and add this Chrome extension to your browser. Now, if you don't use Chrome, I highly recommend that you do, but for most people, Chrome is their browser of choice. So I've been using it for a number of years and it's really useful. So click on this Add to Chrome button here, and it will allow you to add the extension to your browser at the top. And if you just have a little look here, it hasn't actually come up orange here, but in the top right hand side, if I just zoom in, oh, it's not zooming in my browser, but never mind, you can see here there is the DragDropr page builder added to the bar. So you need, I've got lots here, but you need to be able to add that to, click on it and it will open up the DragDropr system right inside the application that you're using. Okay, so we're going to have a look at that in more detail in a moment, but if we go back to the DragDropr dashboard, and in fact we can click back into the integrations here, you can see you are able to add this to a number of different sites. So you've got plugin pages for WordPress, you can download that. I will definitely be doing that because I'm a great WordPress user. And you've also got Lightspeed, Magento and Shopify. So if you have a Shopify store, you can add that to your App Store page. So some fantastic integrations here that you can use. So now we're going to have a look at actually creating a landing page as a test. Okay, so following on from the Chrome extension, we're now looking inside the DragDropr account, and we have here the IC offer project. So if we click on this, you will see I've already got 3 populated pages that I've created. Now, I created this one first and played around with it, and then I copied it using this copy function and created a second one, and then I've since created a third one just so that I can go back to any of the changes that I was making. And this is actually the Invanto Club's offer page that we've been creating this last week and playing around with it inside DragDropr. So in order to create a new page, we click on the Add New Page button here, and this will create a 4th page inside this particular folder. And now you're inside, there is a little walkthrough, it's showing you a screen grab of how you can drag and drop and create your pages. So that will pop up, and you are inside the playground of DragDropr. So what you need to do now is decide whether you feel you want to create your own template, which is what I did with my offer page, or whether you want to use one of the inbuilt offer or landing pages. There are all sorts. So if we click here down this side, actually I'll just show you, you've got widgets. Now this is if you're going to be adding content. So if you wanted to add content, you'd click on the orange button and you can drag all of these elements in to make up your own personal page. Or you can click on the Add Template. And on this little plus button here, if you click on here, in fact, that won't work till we've opened it. So let's just open one of these. So I'm going to go into the Add Template. So I'm going to click on here, and you can see all sorts of templates. Not sure how many there are, but there's quite a number. And they can all be customized. So you can pick by funnel type here. So if you were creating an event, that would give you the most appropriate landing pages for an event. So like the look of this one. So let's go for the donut. And you can go in and change any of the elements. Now you'll see here, as many of these drag and drop landing pages creation software, you can move and duplicate things. So you've got the settings button, which allows you to go in and change spacing, styling, responsiveness, and also if you do like to add CSS, you can add that here for that particular section. But if you don't have CSS in your tool bag, don't worry, it's not something I play around with. I tend to do it all inside the editor. So you can go here, you can click on buttons, all of the elements you can click on and change, all the different features. You can go and duplicate it. So if we click that one and let's just see, you can make another column. And the undo button, if you don't like what you've done, is to click here up at the top. You've got undo or redo. Now what else? I mean, really have to kind of get in there, roll up your sleeves and have a play around with it. There's so many different features. Now along the top, you can view it. This is where you would edit it. You can do a live preview here. So this is how it's going to look when you've finished working on your page and you want to check it out. If you go back to DragDropr, you've got the codes. If you want to grab the code, you can put that into another site as well if you want to do that. And here you've got the settings where it's not working. Click on that. No, okay, and here you can save it. Now it's got a tick because nothing's actually changed, but you can actually publish it here, and here you have the opportunity to publish it to a number of different places, and you can also grab a shareable link. So if you wanted to share it as a domain, you could go here and publish it to a domain and have your links there. Okay, so I'm going to close this one now. Okay, so I'm going to click on the content block here. So we're going to click on here and add a block of content and have a play around with one of these. So let's click on this one, the starting one, answer your questions. So you can use this to create a block, and then you can click on the plus button here. Let's have a look. We want to click here. If you click on the squares, it takes you back to the widgets, and I'm going to, under this section, for example, I might decide to add a countdown timer. And if you click on the little settings cog here, you can, with any luck, here we go, click on the countdown on the right hand side. You can go onto the calendar and pick a date and a time. You can change that here up or down, make it the time you want. And as you can see in front of your eyes, it's changed. You can also go in and obviously play around with colours and things like that. So all of the widgets here are very useful if you're creating your own pages, or you want to pop a widget into the top of one of the selected pre-built sales pages. And as I say, just remember to save the page. Now, if you're inside your DragDropr account, the way to connect it via Invanto is to use the Chrome extension that we covered in the previous video. And I'm going to go to my Invanto site and just show you where you would add your page into the site. So I'll just switch over to that. Okay, so now I'm inside my Invanto account, and I'm going to go here. I'm under the static pages, currently in a member factory site, but you can add the DragDropr content in any part of your Invanto site that has an editor. So I'm going to create a new page just quickly to show you this. I'm going to put testing and click save. Hopefully I haven't got another testing slug or page. No, that's cool. Okay, and save that just to make sure, and go to content, and now you will see here the little DragDropr editor symbol here. So I'm going to click on here, and it's going to open the DragDropr account. Now remember, I put it inside this project, so I'm going to go here and click on this FAQ page that we just created. I'm going to scroll down. So what I'm going to do now is just click the save button up here on the right hand corner, and then it will close, and it's as if by magic the page now is in here with the countdown timer that I added at the bottom. And then all you need to do is go to the bottom, press save, and we can preview the page and have a look to see how it's looking right this minute. So on a preview page, it will be a gobbledygook URL. It's not the one you'd want to use to share. Don't use this one to share with the public. But you can see now, in fact, this page hasn't worked out particularly prettily inside this static page. You have the option of obviously creating pages outside of the Invanto site as well, but some of the pages, depending on the setup, do go a little bit strange, and this one seems to be like that. Now this one has got, I have got a sidebar on this page as well, but if I just going to scroll down and make this slightly smaller, as if I'm mirroring it on a mobile device. Yeah, in fact, sadly, that hasn't worked either. Sometimes they fix themselves on mobile. I've only used this a few times, so that's something we would need to look into. But as you can see, it does give you an awful lot of opportunities. I know I picked a very boring page here. There's not a lot of information on it, but to give you some idea, obviously you can add all sorts of creative landing and sales pages and offers and sign-ups, etc. inside Invanto. So this is a quick overview of the DragDropr system for your landing pages. Hope you find it useful, and let me know if you've got any questions in the comments below, and I'll catch up with you again soon. Bye for now.